Throughout your tenure, is there a particular inspiring student story that stands out to you? What makes that story memorable and impactful?
I had a student years ago who was not personally driven to be here, even though excuse me, she had the innate talent and the skill, but her mother wanted her in this industry and in this course, and so she was not an easy traveler through this course. But at the end of the course, she sent me a note and said, please write kiss kiss on a piece of paper, because she was the one who would say, do we have to do that? I don't want to draw those plans. Is that something we are required to do? That was sort of her way all the way through. And so,
what makes you both so passionate about student success?
I had people passionate for me when I entered this industry, and I was scared to enter this industry. It took a whole year of convincing from family and friends, because I had worked in another career for 20 years. So I want that for people. If they really want it, I want that for people. Yeah. I don't have another explanation of it. It sounds maybe soft, but it's genuine.
Yeah. And I feel like because I do love my career, I want that for everybody. I want everybody to feel happy and excited to go to work, and I hope that that's what they get through this program, is to have a job that they really love.
So it's genuine positivity in the people that you've hired.
Mm-hmm.
Janis, what part of design are you personally passionate about? What do you love as an interior designer?
I love the styling part. I've developed a leaner approach in terms of styling with accessories, which would be artwork, area rugs. I think texture really matters, so bring in the pillows, bring in the materials that are tactile. So to me, the interior isn't done, isn't home, doesn't feel finished until it's styled. And I believe that once all the big pieces are in place, the furniture, the big chunks, once they're in place, I leave it there, and then the styling is ongoing.
So how did you find Heritage School of Interior Design?
Yeah, so my degree is actually in marketing, and I was working in marketing for about a year, and then I realized I just wasn't happy anymore. I did not want to go back to my little cubicle, so I was looking at an Architectural Digest magazine, and I just felt really inspired, and then I was like, this is what I want to do. Like, I want to do design. So I just Googled Portland interior designers and emailed like 5 or 6 of them and just said, I'm just curious about how you got to have interior design as your career, and asked for informational interviews. And I heard back from, I think, 2 or 3. And that's when I met Amy Trout, who's a Heritage alumni, and she told me all about Heritage. And then that same day, I found Heritage online and pretty much signed up right away.
What made you decide to be part of the Heritage team rather than pursuing your career in interior design?
Yeah, so after I went through the Heritage program, I worked for a designer for a while, for about a year part-time, and I realized I actually didn't love only doing design. And so I kind of realized I liked my business degree and my marketing degree and using those skills, but in an environment that's all about interior design. So that's where I feel like my love for design plus my skills in marketing got to combine into one job, and that's why it really is my dream job.
What's the most fulfilling part of your job here at Heritage?
Yeah, well, there's so many things. I think one of it is just seeing the talent in our students. I always say, like, students come in on the first day really nervous, and they're not like super confident about this new direction they're going, and then once they go through the program and gain all these skills, I see their final projects at the end, and they're just amazing, like mind-blowing. Their skills are so good, and then they're going off to have a career that they're truly passionate about, and that's what makes me so happy that all the work we do is really for that.
What do you do to refresh yourself and to continue to be inspired to do your job and to be a mother? What do you do to take care of yourself?
Yeah, so I do make sure that I find some time for myself. I can't say that it's like daily, but as often as I can, if it's like going to get my nails done or get my hair done or get a massage, just something that is time just for me and that helps me feel rejuvenated after. So I feel like I really thrive here because we have a family. It feels like a little heritage family, and I always say heritage is like my home away from home. And Stephanie has really created an environment where I feel so comfortable coming in. I'm excited to come to work. And if I do need a flexibility in my schedule to take time for my family, then I can do that. And it's not a big stressful ordeal. So even being able to work from home as needed and all of that is just really like a dream for me. I have been so successful here for the last 10 years is because I'm truly passionate about what I do.
What has been the most exciting things that you have seen over the last 10 years at Heritage?
I'm loving the growth. I'm just loving the growth that we're a real school, that we matter to people who want to get in the industry. That's truly exciting. There's nothing stale about Heritage School of Interior Design, just the growth of it. And I love the people I'm with, that I work with.
Yeah, I agree with that, and it is so exciting with the growth that we see Heritage alumni everywhere. Like everywhere we go, every showroom that we visit, I feel like has some kind of connection to Heritage. So seeing that Heritage is all over the community is really exciting.
Yeah, it's enriching.
What makes you both so passionate about student success?
I had people passionate for me when I entered this industry, and I was scared to enter this industry. It took a whole year of convincing from family and friends because I had worked in another career for 20 years. So I want that for people. If they really want it, I want that for people.
Yeah.
I don't have another explanation of it. It sounds maybe soft, but it's genuine.
Yeah. And I feel like because I do love my career, I want that for everybody. I want everybody to feel happy and excited to go to work, and I hope that that's what they get through this program, is to have a job that they really love.
So it's genuine positivity in the people that you've hired.
Mm-hmm.
I love my students. There are all kinds of people who come to us, so I feel adaptable, and I think that I'm not hard-nosed. I'm really open-minded because I love it if they color just a tiny little bit outside the line. I don't want everybody to be identical in their work. And it's a fun environment. I don't like sour. I don't like cranky. We can have fun in here and learn as well. I think that's just how I'm driven.
Yeah, that's true. We like to get to know each student on a somewhat of an individual basis.
Yeah.
So that's why our door is always open. Even from that first informational interview, we try to get to know a little bit about each student because everyone's coming from such different backgrounds and